Across the globe, a powerful chant is rising. From the bustling streets of sprawling metropolises to the quiet squares of ancient towns, people are gathering, their voices united in a single, defiant cry. No kings, no tyrants. What we're witnessing is not just a series of isolated events, but a connected, worldwide movement. People from every walk of life are standing up, demanding a say in their own futures, challenging systems they feel have left them behind. This isn't just noise. It's the sound of history being written. One protest, one voice at a time. Today, we're diving deep into this global phenomenon. What's fueling this fire? What are the common threads connecting a protest in Asia with one in South America? And most importantly, what does this mean for the future of power and governance as we know it? Stick with us as we explore the heart of this global wave of dissent. To truly understand this movement, we need to look at the roots. For many, it starts with a feeling of deep economic inequality. Imagine working harder than ever, yet seeing the gap between your income and the cost of living widen into a chasm. All the while, a small elite seems to accumulate staggering wealth, seemingly untouchable and unaccountable. This isn't just a perception. For millions, it's a daily reality when people feel the system is rigged, that the promise of a better future through hard work is broken. Frustration builds. This economic pressure is a powerful catalyst, pushing people to question who benefits from the current state of affairs, and to demand a fairer distribution of resources and opportunities. It's the simple, powerful demand for a fair shot at a decent life. But it's not just about money. At the core of these protests is a profound yearning for dignity and respect. It's the demand to be seen, to be heard, and to be valued. For decades, many have felt silenced, their concerns dismissed by distant governments and faceless corporations. The slogan, "No kings, no tyrants," isn't just about literal money. It's a rejection of any power structure, be it political, corporate, or social, that operates without the consent and input of the people it governs. It's a stand against corruption that siphons away public funds and against policies that benefit a select few at the expense of the many. People are tired of decisions being made for them, not with them. They're demanding transparency, accountability, and a seat at the table where their futures are decided. Technology has become the lifeblood of this modern-day resistance. Social media platforms and encrypted messaging apps are the new public squares. They allow activists to organize protests in minutes, to share information that traditional media might ignore, and to broadcast real-time events to a global audience. A video of an injustice happening in one corner of the world can inspire a solidarity march on the other side of the planet hours later. This digital connectivity creates a powerful sense of unity and shared purpose. It allows different groups to learn from each other's tactics and to encourage one another, transforming isolated pockets of dissent into a truly interconnected global network. This flow of information is incredibly difficult for authorities to control, giving the people a powerful tool in their fight for change. Let's look at some specific examples that paint a clearer picture. In one nation, it was a sudden hike in fuel prices that sparked the initial outrage, a final straw for a populace already struggling with inflation. In another, it was a controversial new law that threatened to erode civil liberties, waking a sleeping giant of public opposition. And elsewhere, a long-simmering frustration over systemic corruption and a lack of political freedom finally boiled over. While the specific triggers may vary, the underlying themes are remarkably consistent. A demand for economic justice, political freedom, and basic human dignity. Each protest, though unique in its local context, adds its voice to this global chorus. They are all pieces of the same puzzle, illustrating a worldwide crisis of faith in the old ways of power and governance. The response from those in power has been a mixed bag, often escalating the situation. In some cases, we've seen attempts at dialogue and concessions, a recognition that the people's grievances are legitimate. However, more often, the reaction is one of force. We see heavily armored police, tear gas, and mass arrests. These images of state power clashing with citizen power are broadcast worldwide. And ironically, they often serve only to strengthen the resolve of the president. A heavy-handed response can be seen as proof of the very tyranny the people are protesting against. It galvanizes more citizens to join the cause and draws international attention and condemnation, adding another layer of pressure on the authorities to listen to their people rather than silence them. One of the most inspiring aspects of this movement is its diversity. These are not crowds of a single demographic. You see students marching alongside grandparents, farmers with city professionals, people of all faiths, ethnicities, and backgrounds. This incredible unity is their greatest strength. It shows that the issues at hand, fairness, freedom, dignity, are not niche concerns, but universal human aspirations. When a government sees its entire society, not just a small faction standing in opposition, it becomes much harder to dismiss or demonize them. This broad-based coalition sends a clear and powerful message. We are the people, and we are united. This diversity is a testament to the fundamental nature of the change being demanded. So, what is the end goal? It's not chaos. It's the construction of something new. Protesters are calling for more than just the removal of a particular leader. They are demanding systemic change. They envision societies built on principles of direct democracy, community empowerment, and social and economic justice. They're talking about new constitutions, citizen-led assemblies, and models of governance where power is decentralized and truly rests with the people. This isn't about tearing everything down. It's about building a more equitable, just, and sustainable world from the ground up. It's a hopeful, creative, and ambitious project for the future of humanity, one that challenges us all to rethink what is possible. Of course, the path forward is fraught with challenges. Change is never easy. These movements face immense obstacles, from internal divisions to the overwhelming power of the states they oppose. There is no guarantee of success, and the personal risks for those on the front lines are very real. But what's undeniable is that a fundamental shift has occurred. The conversation has changed. The idea that ordinary people can and should challenge unaccountable power is no longer a fringe concept. It's a mainstream global discussion. These movements have planted seeds of change that will continue to grow, regardless of the immediate outcomes of any single protest. They have reshaped the political landscape for a generation to come. As we've seen, the cry of no kings, no tyrants echoes a deep and universal desire for a world where every individual has a voice and a stake in their own destiny. It's a powerful reminder that true authority comes not from force, but from the consent and trust of the people. The story is far from over. It's being written every day in the streets and squares of our world. Thank you so much for joining us on this deep dive. If this conversation resonated with you, please consider liking this video and subscribing to our channel for more content that explores the forces shaping our world. Stay curious, stay engaged, and we'll see you in the next one.